NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings control the tap. To Barnes. De'Aaron Fox to Kevin Huerter. Shot won't go. Timberwolves have the basketball. Austin Rivers to Conley. Down to 5 on the 24 to Rivers. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay. Austin Rivers is going to get a chance at 3 here. Career mark of 64%. First one, count it.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
And he hits the second. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. Leads 3. Anderson. To Conley. Ed Davis with the dunk. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Fox. Here comes the screen. To Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
To Rivers. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Barnes. To Fox. To Harrison Barnes. Here's a chance from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Conley into the front court. Up 5. Ed Davis to Rivers. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Barnes. Here comes the screen. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Anderson to Conley. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. to Kevin Herter. De'Aaron Fox. Ed Davis with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Davis. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Fox. Five seconds to shoot. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
Conley to Davis. Over to the right side. Conley. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
To Fox. Barnes. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. To Davis. Coast to Kufos. Swats it. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
The Sacramento Kings, number 45.
It's Sacramento ball. Barnes to Fox. Sizing up the defense. Takes stock of the floor. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Rivers with the basketball. 2-point advantage. To Kyle Anderson. To Conley. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. Conley not going down here. To Barnes. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Barnes. Kyle Anderson with the block. That's out. Last touch by Kyle Anderson. New blood coming in for both sides. De'Aaron Fox. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Rivers into the front court. Lead is 2. To Conley. Here comes the screen. Conley. JaVale McGee rejects it. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a King. Austin Rivers. to Towns. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. Karl Anthony Towns missed his first. That one goes.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Luol Deng against the Ukrainian Len. Curling inside. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And a nice finish at the rim.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Towns, deep right corner. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Fires the three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. JaVale McGee to Jackson. Down low for Len. Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Minnesota with the basketball. Gobert to Towns. And that's rebounded by the Kings. JaVale McGee to Ken Bazemore. Down low for Len. Got a piece. Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. That's going to be out of bounds. Gobert. It goes down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
JaVale McGee. To Jackson. 4-3. And the rebound gathered in by Towns. Conley into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Towns to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Able to convert inside. 4-2. It's the Kings now with the ball. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Knocks down the first.
For Sacramento, number 5, De'Aaron Fox.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 1/6 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Gobert to Towns. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
the touch at the rim. Count it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 1/6 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Gobert. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. JaVale McGee to Jackson. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. Shot by Fox, off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
And hits the first free throw.
Game 1/6 Sacramento Kings 9-6 Minnesota Timberwolves 1-1-4.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. This for the tie. Rudy Gobert picked up by Len. That's it for the first quarter. It's the Kings with the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 1/6 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Beyond the arc for three. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. To Gobert. Anderson. To Gobert. From long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Kyle Anderson. To Towns. Gobert. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Sacramento ball to Kevin Huerter. Down low for Len. And throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Gobert to Kyle Anderson. Deep two there, won't go. Domantas Sabonis sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Won't go. To Towns. Alex Len sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Josh Jackson against Karl Anthony Towns. Short jumper stays out. Goes to the right side to Towns. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. And he finishes at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Down to Gobert. And a throwdown.
Oh, right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Harrison Barnes. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Anderson. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Anderson. Shot for Gobert won't fall. Drives, but his shot won't go down. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Kevin Huerter has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good.
Substitutions.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Good shot.
Ed Davis to Rivers. Short jumper off the mark. To Barnes. Harrison Barnes. 2 of 4 now.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Ed Davis, down low Anderson. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Kyle Anderson, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip. Barnes to Kevin Herter. To Fox. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. A shot no good on the drive by Conley.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
To Harrison Barnes. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Harrison Barnes. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Has a chance. The shot by Conley, no good. Into the front court, it's Fox. Lead stands at 7. To Barnes. Nothing going here on that drive. De'Aaron Fox. Trying to cash in. Shot by Fox, no good. Minnesota at the controls.
I got ball. I got ball.
Conley to Davis. Count it.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
To Ken Bazemore. Bazemore with the slam.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
The assist from number 17, Ed Davis.
Curling inside. Barnes driving, but his shot won't fall. Anderson, the pass taken away by the Kings.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
De'Aaron Fox to Kevin Herter. Ed Davis snatching it out of the air. It's Minnesota basketball.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Kyle Anderson. The jumper's off the mark. Gets it in the right corner. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now a whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Anderson to Davis. To Kyle Anderson. For 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Kevin Herter. Barnes down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Kevin Herter. Fires the 3. Kevin Herter is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them. T-Wolves with the basketball. Anderson to Davis. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Down 8. To Kyle Anderson. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Anderson. To Davis. Gets it in the left corner. Austin Rivers to Davis.
Watch his back door. Watch his back door. Hand up.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Good contest. No dice for Davis.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Austin Rivers. Curling inside. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Shot from the lane won't go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Kings are out in front.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Kings have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings. The Timberwolves had kept it close after 1 half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Bench points.
This is a game where the bench guys deserve a bit of the spotlight. The thing is, you need a spotlight big enough for the reserves on both squads. This is a game that's been all about the depth in the depth chart.
Player of the half. Cole.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Timberwolves have the basketball.
I got ball.
To Conley. Probing the defense. Not that time. To Fox. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Jackson's shot, no good.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Ed Davis at the line.
Davis to the line.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. To Jackson. Lets it fly from long range. And in his face, Josh Jackson can't connect. The follow won't go either.
And when you miss so many chippies right around the rim, you look at their points in the paint production. The first half, they were great. Second half, not so much.
To Conley. Josh Jackson pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Austin Rivers. Kings with the ball. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Ed Davis to Rivers. Ed Davis to Rivers. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Herter elevates for the slam.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Here comes the screen. To Kevin Herter. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys down by 9. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
To Conley. Has a chance with the step back.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Nothing going here on that drive. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Conley into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Ed Davis. To Conley. Trying to cash in. No good. To Jackson. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Jackson. From the painted area, won't go down. Conley into the front court. They trail by 7. To Davis. To Conley. Fires the 3 and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes. Stepping in for Minnesota, number 1, Kyle Anderson.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Rivers. Won't go. To Fox. They work it down to Barnes. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Rivers with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Has a look. Able to convert inside.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
To Kevin Huerter. Five on the shot clock. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Conley. Goes to Kufos. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Minnesota with the basketball. Austin Rivers. Ah, rocking the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Barnes. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. No good. Barnes to Kevin Huerter. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Kevin Huerter. Can't connect. Across the timeline, it's Conley. The deficit is 6. Austin Rivers to Kyle Anderson. Austin Rivers. 4-3. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
He connects off the step back.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Sacramento.
To Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the
To Kyle Anderson. Beyond the arc for 3. Misfires. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Ken Bazemore. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw, good. And they add 1 more to the lead. It's up to 11. Towns, defended by Len. To Gobert. Rudy Gobert. 3 for 6 now.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
Here comes the screen. From long range, it's good.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Kings have the basketball. To Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. Cashes in for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
I got ball. This is all me.
Gobert. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. It's Sacramento ball. Josh Jackson. McGee powers it through.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Here comes the screen. Rudy Gobert, defended by Jackson. Rudy Gobert, 4 out of 7. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. And the Kings right now feeling good. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Towns. Five to shoot for Minnesota. Towns. And the rebound belongs to Sacramento. JaVale McGee to Harrison Barnes. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Towns, guarded by Alex Len. Alex Len, able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. JaVale McGee to Barnes. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Anderson to Gobert. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock to Gobert. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Rudy Gobert, using those extra inches, hits the three over the defender.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
To Kyle Anderson. Harrison Barnes tips it. That's out. Last touch by Harrison Barnes. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Sacramento Kings, number 41, Costa.
Gobert. To Towns. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. It's the Kings now with the ball. To Harrison Barnes. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
Here comes the screen. To Barnes. For three, Harrison Barnes buries it. They defended it well, but Barnes, too much.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Gobert. Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. Spins and scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Rudy Gobert, defended by Len. Alex Len with a piece. Sacramento ball. To Harrison Barnes. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Gobert. Alex Len swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Good on the layup.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Len matched up with the former Wildcat. The screen sets him up for two.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Short jumper won't go down. The Kings now with 4 to shoot to Barnes. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
It's no good. Great defense.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3, got it. And he hits all 3 free throws. To Kevin Huerter. Has a look. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Kyle Anderson. Can't miss those.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Lets it fly from long range. Hand in his face, Josh Jackson can't connect. To Conley. Fires the three, and Mike Conley gets the three to drop.
A lackluster first half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
Here's Jackson down low. Short jumper off the mark. Rivers into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. JaVale McGee with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Josh Jackson to Kevin Huerter. Runner here won't go. To Davis. Austin Rivers. To Davis. 4-3. That's what you like to see. Austin Rivers, tough shot from downtown.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have twos when you can shoot threes, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Kings with the ball. Josh Jackson to Fox. Nothing going here on that drive. To Kevin Huerter. Buries it.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Kyle Anderson. They go down to Davis. De'Aaron Fox rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Austin Rivers sends it away. Can't connect from in close. Conley into the front court. His guys down 11. The pass stolen by Sacramento. To Jackson. To Fox. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. To Fox. The shot almost.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Rivers. Anderson. To Conley. Beyond the arc for 3. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Fox. Shot from the lane won't go. Kyle Anderson in a matchup with Jackson. Can't connect. To Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. De'Aaron Fox. No good. Conley to Kyle Anderson. To Rivers. It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Nathan Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings emerged victorious after a tight finish.
Game 1-6 Denver Nuggets 1-0-6 Houston Rockets 8-6.
We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Timberwolves lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Herder gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.